beautiful so far. I don't know what the forecast is, but it's lovely to see blue sky. When I was up at 5:30 this morning and, well, I don't know, 5:45, it was lovely starlit sky. Good morning. Have you worked out who I am? Looking a bit shocked. Huh? Should we go and let those chickens out? Shall we? So yeah, it was a beautiful morning. It's a bit cold out here. Not desperate, but what you would expect, I suppose, in November. Oh, having a pee. So this is the shrub with the red berries on that the birds all eat. I can't remember what year it was when they went really quickly. It might have been 2 years ago. So, we're coming down to see the chickens. Mrs. Broody is broken, as in she's no longer broody. I think during the period of storms when I kept them closed in as she couldn't come out and get between the straw bales, she had no choice really. So that's a good thing. It's so green, isn't it? So green at last. Oh, there's a branch down. Let's come off this chestnut tree. Yeah, so she's sorted. There's a black Brahma who is molting like absolute crazy, and when you see her, you'll laugh. I'm going to pause for a sec. At least I hope she's not broody. She's still making broody noises. I wish I knew what was going on here. I'm sure that there is something scrabbling to get in every day that's like that. Good morning. You see the black Brahma in the middle there? When she comes out you'll see even more, but she's got no tail. And she's practically oven ready, aren't you? Huh? Mouse running along the back there. I've just stung the back of my leg on stinging nettles. So what I understand about when they're molting is they really don't feel very well. They feel, people sort of say, it's a bit like having PMT. She looks quite sad. I think I would be. I mean, she's probably quite cold. She looks like a battery hen. I'm going to pause again whilst I walk out and then they'll come out. She's still a bit interested in the straw bale, so if she does get up there, I'll lift her out. So they're out. But Mrs. Multi isn't out so far. She's coming. Oh, poor soul. And he's been molting. I mean, you can see, you look round his head, just, you know, where he's lost feathers, you've got the beginnings of new feathers. I mean, it's full of feathers in that chicken coop where they've been molting for several weeks. So here she comes. It's so sad. Look. It's more dinosaur-like than any other time. Hey, are you a dinosaur? Leave her alone. She's got PMT. Still losing feathers. One's just dropped off there. Bit of a gust of wind and you'll have all your feathers lost, won't you? Huh? Yeah, she doesn't look happy. But this is normal. It's what chickens do. God, look at her butt behind. Really does look like a chicken that you'd buy and put in the oven. Yeah, so they're doing what chickens do. Why they choose winter or autumn to molt, I don't know, but we say that every time. So yesterday was a bit not so easy. Oh, they're pecking at him now. Mark was fed up when he got up. I think he improved as the day went on. I think he's not been taking enough of the prescription analgesia because he doesn't feel pain in the way that maybe other people feel pain, but he's sort of aching and his legs sort of a bit swollen, and so he was finally persuaded to take some ibuprofen as well as the paracetamol, and I think that improved things. We did a bit of physio, but he didn't want to do physio. He was quite resistant, and I was in a lot of pain. And in the end, I said to him, "Look, I'm in pain, and but I want you to do this so that that you don't go backwards." I think we came to an understanding. So I'd done too much over the weekend, done too much cooking, and sort of felt just didn't do anything yesterday as far as possible. I mean, I obviously cooked a meal, but I didn't add in any more soup making. I've still got leeks in the fridge that I need to make leek and potato soup with. I'll do that tomorrow, I think. So yeah, I took a day of resting as much as I could and getting on top of my pain. Look at her. She looks so tall because you can see the length of her legs. Oh, I bet that's cold with the wind blowing in that direction. So yes, it was a bit of I don't know, it just felt like a bit of a day. Nurse came in the morning and did his dressing. I don't really think they need to be coming and doing it. I could do it. That's what we did when I had carpal tunnel surgery. We ended up doing my dressings because we both know how to do dressings. Aseptic technique. He's got, I think, you're looking for chestnuts. That's not a very comfortable thing to do, is it? To find chestnuts in amongst those prickly things. He's got to have the clips out, I think, on Monday. I think once that's done, I might say to the nurses that they can stand down, because I can continue to dress it because it's so clean. There's been no leaking, nothing. It doesn't even, when they come, it doesn't really need cleaning. So I just think somebody's got up between the straw bales. I'm just checking. No, she hasn't. That's okay. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do. It's got physio this afternoon. He came down to the chickens with me last night to put them to bed, which was nice. He came down, I said to him, bring both crutches, because you can see how uneven the ground is really. So he came down on, I actually used one crutch because he wasn't really managing both crutches. She was a bit scared because she thinks, they've got a stick, they're going to catch me, because I was carrying the other crutch. But yeah, so he came down and did that. So today feels like a better day. I got on top of my pain eventually, and I feel better for having rested. I've got bread on the go at the moment, which I'm happy about, and that worked well. The starter, I fed the starter before going to bed, which I don't normally do, and then I feel like I'm rushing it, but I just fed it before I went to bed thinking, well, I give it a bit of a feed, and it was doing really well this morning when I got up, so I thought I'd start the process. So it's all ready now on the final, what's it called? Not the final proof, because it isn't the final proof, but it's the bulk proof, it's called. It's on its bulk proof in my square box. And once that's done, it then will go into the Banneton, and sit in the fridge, and I should probably cook it, I don't know, about 9 o'clock tonight. Right, it's too cold to be out here. I've only got a top on. I've got that only one layer, which is not quite enough. So I hope you have a nice, I think it's Tuesday, have a nice Tuesday, and we'll see what the week brings. Oh, I better show you Jazz before I end this. I'll pause it for a minute. That's what she spends a lot of time doing now during the day. She does go out at night. I don't know how long she's out for, but at this time of year she spends a lot longer sleeping, which is very sensible. And there's my bread. Not rising a lot, but there's stuff going on in there. There's lots of bubbles in there, so it will get there. No pressure. Voila.